Peace, we're back. Street 16 podcast. Mike Barcliff, Marco Valencia, Ebony Mystique Williams, and Chuma Chuma, y'all. We are talking about sex. Chuma just said, I'm like an energy vampire. If I'm feeling drained, I go find someone and suck their energy and go on about my day.
Nice.
The floor is yours.
Yeah, one of the main ways to exchange energy is through sexual intercourse. A lot of people don't really understand how powerful sex or that intimacy is. You could have, I don't know if anybody ever recognized, like, they've had an encounter with someone and they get up feeling drained and tired and just, that's because you've received their negative energy. And then there's been times like you can feel rejuvenated after sex. And that's because they had more positive energy that they deposited or you exchanged. Me personally, I'm like a binge sex person, I guess. I can go a long time without it. But then, I get so backed up, I'm ready to kill everybody, myself, my family, my children, my dogs, cats, whatever. I gotta, find somebody.
Now, you said the exchange of energy. That's interesting. Do you believe that for the male and the female, it's the same as the energy exchange, different depending on your gender?
I don't believe so. I really can't answer that honestly because I'm not a man. I don't know. I really don't know how.
Well, I can answer that for you. I'm tired now, and look, my whole motto is I'll put your ass to sleep.
Do you ever feel energetic after having sex with someone, or do you always feel drained?
No, I'm going to put their ass to sleep.
He didn't answer your question.
I know, right?
I can read from this article. It says, this is, forget who it is. There's no greater way to learn about what turns you on, makes you feel good, and more importantly, orgasm, than spending time with a toy of your choice. And then it says, for men, studies suggest that masturbation decreases the risk of prostate cancer, and for women, it can ease body angst and menstrual cramps.
Well, I'm good.
But if you do it,
I'm good.
And okay, so if you're doing that with a toy, is there an energy exchange? It's a toy, right?
Well, I don't really use toys.
Okay.
Like I don't. It's never been a.
I use my right hand.
It's never been a thing for me. Like I don't like artificialness. Even though they just came out with these robots, they only $2,500. I'm considering one.
Me too, cuz. I ain't gotta hear no shit.
It's lonely at the top and the bottom,
I ain't gotta hear no shit, no bitching, none of that shit.
Hey, Ebony, anything to say about the top and the bottom?
I don't think you need a toy to figure out your sensuality. I think you can do that organically if you're examining yourself, exploring yourself. I belly dance. It's a very sensual type of dance. But I wouldn't say you need a toy to figure that out. And if you have a partner who is willing to explore with you, that can be fun too.
What do you want to explore?
Each other.
Ooh.
Intimacy,
but you know what?
Your level of understanding.
Uh-huh.
There's just different things. So I don't think a toy would necessarily make that grand exploration that they're trying to say in this article. I don't believe
Man,
that.
I don't need no toy to explore sexuality with another
Or
female.
sensuality, not just sexuality.
And that's the tantra. It's like I agree with Ebony completely because a lot of times when you have a partner, you're intimate. A lot of women have body issues, like they're embarrassed at how they look or how they think that their partner view them. So they don't really get that opportunity to allow their mate to explore every essence of their body, which can take away from that experience. It can limit the climax as well. But if you're with someone that you're completely comfortable with, and you can express yourself in that way, because when I was taking a tantra class, not necessarily class, but like a lecture type thing. They were saying how, when men do oral, instead of doing oral, have a conversation with the vagina. Have a hey baby, how you doing today?
Did you take
Wait a
that
minute,
class
what?
here?
What am I talking for to the vagina?
You took that here in Virginia?
Yeah, this is about 7-8 years ago though. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I had a problem with a female. She would never take her shirt off.
Yeah.
Having sex. I'm just like, yo, what the hell is going on, cuz?
And that go like
We've been fucking for years, though.
Did she ever tell you why?
Yeah, because she doesn't like her body or she felt fat. I'm like, look, if she was taking a shower, I couldn't go in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just like, or if she was naked and I walked in the room, she would be like, ah. I'd be like, dude, after what we've done to each other, you know what I'm saying?
And
What?
part of the connection is skin to skin, like your heart and my heart supposed to be together, and we get that connection. But no, I wouldn't do it unless you're completely nude. Like that includes socks. You're not gonna be naked with socks. To me, I feel like
Oh
if
no,
you still
nigga,
have
I'm
socks
keeping on my socks.
No, I feel like if you keep your socks on, you trying to hit and run. When you with me, you stuck. So take them socks off, get comfortable, because you ain't going nowhere else.
Now, okay, this is this lady's blog. You said have a conversation with the vagina. This is from 17 worst oral sex experiences from women. This says right here, he was told to spell out the alphabet. She says, so this guy was seeing had never given oral before, so he had word with his mates for advice. They told him to spell out the alphabet and that the different shapes would feel good. He apparently didn't get that they meant to do this with his tongue, so he was basically just whispering the alphabet against my nutty. I just kind of lay there like, okay. Then I spoke to his friends after and realized his mistake. So you've been dating Alphabet Man?
I'd be like, what? What'd you say?
What the hell
That's
are you
her
talking
go-to.
about? Yeah. A,
me,
B,
that's
C, D,
simple.
E, F, G. Nigga, what the hell is you doing?
Do it in Spanish.
Wow.
What was it? Forrest Gump?
I think so.
Now, so Eb, you and I sort of seemed like we was in agreement that we didn't really, want to really talk about sex too much publicly, or was that just me?
I don't mind talking about sex. I just don't really talk about my experiences.
I got you. Okay.
But I would like to ask you, you have sons. Do you talk to them
About sex?
about sex?
Yes.
Like, do you tell them what to do, the ins and outs of it, or do you just let them figure it out?
The ins and outs?
Yes. And I'm not saying pause, so just go ahead.
Yeah, I did. One of my sons, I talked to him and drilled him after his first experience. I asked him 1,000 questions. He was so uncomfortable. I was over aggressive because I wanted to set the tone that I don't give a fuck what your inhibitions are. I'm asking you everything, and I'm speaking in your language, and I'm gonna be graphic about it, and I want answers because I wanted to break through and let him know we are talking about this. You did this without us really talking about it enough. So now that you've done it, I'm jumping all the way in, and he reluctantly answered, but the rest of them, I had a chance to talk to them in detail before they've done it, and sorry, but one of them hasn't done it yet. I don't want his brothers to tease him, but one of them hasn't done it yet. Two of them. I'm sorry, two of them, because I do have a 3-year-old. Yeah, two of them.
I'm about to say.
Don't even go there. But I did have this epiphany on the call. I said, you know, to me, sex is sort of personal, like prayer or bathing. You know, it's something that you personally do with yourself, and you know, well, not with yourself. You know, with your partner, and I don't necessarily feel any really need to talk about it in public with the friends at the bar, with the you know, and honestly, I do believe in the magic of it. You know, I respect that side of it, and I feel like society has dumbed it down too much, and especially with guys. You know, it's too much of it is just lowbrow, low natured for me. You know, and people use it as small talk. Like guys who've never met you before, they greet you with, "Yo, gee, she got a fat ass, huh?" And that's their ice breaking ceremony to be like, "Hello, my name is Joseph." You know what I'm saying? That's how guys meet each other and talk. I'm just not into it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just I have expressed in detail in some of my writings. You know, and I think I'm gonna play the song, but Marco was listening to it in the car, and Marco said to me, Marco was criticizing me in the car, like, "Yo, nigga, you always talking about the ladies, you always talking about women." He's like, "Nigga, I don't like singing with my hip hop." He said that. You know, so it's like he doesn't want me to talk about it in my song. But yet he want to spit in my ear and talk about it at the bar. "Hey, that bitch gonna give me some pussy." He wants to talk about that in real life. But he thinks me talking about it in a song, in that booth, you know, in my chamber space, boom. He thinks that's, you know, weird. I think just the opposite.
Interesting.
Man, hip hop niggas don't. Man, look, LL Cool J made one song. "I Need Love." That's it. Oh no, he did. Oh well, he had that bitch singing, doing it well. But I mean, other than that, yo, man, niggas don't want to hear that shit, man. I want to hear some street shit.
What
man.
about women? What do women? What might maybe women want to hear it?
You want to know the truth?
Yes.
I don't care.
Okay.
I know if I'm conversating with a guy, and this is one of my pet peeves, I hate the conversation of sex coming up. You know, just out the blue. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I just rather interact in it. You know what I'm saying? But if I meet somebody, they be like, "Yeah, you know, I went to the parade today, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I'm good in the bed. You know, I like to use my mouth, and I like to do this, that, and the third." That's a turnoff for me. That's
in the first paragraph.
Yeah, that's probably absolutely the last conversation. And I can 100% guarantee I will not be calling.
That's like a nigga walking up to you saying, "You got some fries to go at that shake?"
You've done that. You've done that this
No, I
You've done
haven't.
it this week.
No,
Hey,
I
so
haven't.
what was I gonna ask about the level of the conversation, and you know, how soon is it, you know, a thing to, you know, bring up and speak about sex? What about, you said previously that you can tell by a man's walk and bop, his dance, his
Oh,
rhythm,
yeah.
if he's good in bed.
Yeah.
You believe that?
I believe it.
So if that's true, then the man should be able to say that to you without saying it.
I mean, I guess because I'm still on that thing where I'm kind of old school too. So I want it to be more than just about sex. Like if you know, if we're vibing, more than likely, you know, we gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest.
Until that nigga say something stupid.
Till he say something, but if you, it's just like, excuse me, y'all might want to leave the room. It's like oral, right? I won't do it if you ask me. I gotta want to do it. But if you be like, "Yo, baby, show me some love," or then you just talk yourself
Is
right
that the
out.
way they ask? Show me some love. Is that the
Sometimes, you know, let me
phrase?
tell you,
What's the phrase?
I'm
27, but you know.
What other phrases?
I'm old
How do they
27.
phrase it?
I'm gonna tell you one time, right? This dude actually like just took my head and pushed my head down.
Right.
I was getting ready to cut him because I'm a cutter.
I think we've all done that.
I'm a cutter.
Pause.
Don't do that. That to me is total disrespect.
I ain't done that.
He's done it this week.
Yeah, I mean, they just ask different ways. They'll say, "Can I get some love?" or "Show my friend some love."
No, you know what I like to say? Can you kiss it?
Yo, one time, truth or dare.
I know that sounds
Bro,
crazy.
Truth or dare. This dude was like, "Let's do truth or dare." And I was like, "All right, dare." He was like, "Well, I dare you," and I was like, "Oh, I'm done."
Oh,
with
damn, for real?
Yeah, you know.
That's the first thing that came out of his
Yeah, that
mouth.
was the first thing.
Wow.
So, you know, I mean,
Wow.
I think dudes just sit around and just try to figure out stuff.
Right. I'm
Like,
gonna
how
get
am I
my
going to approach this or how am I going to ask for it? So,
Okay. All right.
you know.
All
I think
right.
most people like it to be more organic, though.
That's what I
It's
said.
like, if you start asking, it's like, oh, are you begging? Like, you're disrupting the flow of the intimacy.
yeah, that makes me mad.
It's like having a PowerPoint plan, and you're just like, okay, so we're gonna start here, then we're gonna work over here. We're gonna do this for about 5 minutes. All right, then we're gonna move over to here. All right, about 10 minutes in, I'm gonna flip you this way. Okay, now when we get like 5 minutes after that, I need you to do this, and I need you to do that, but not like this because I want you to do it like this.
And see,
That
I've
shit
never
was
been
suck.
good in school. I've always been good, but I've always hated school. I have ADHD, I realize. So I have ADHD with men. When you start doing all that, if I get bored, I'm cutting it. I don't even care where we are in the process. I'm done. Please get up. Let's go. I'm done. You can't aggravate me. Those are aggravations like what Ebony was just saying. Like, map it out. Don't map it with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to have fun. Don't get me wrong. But let's just... Who knows? I might be jumping off the side of the bed. I don't know what I'm going to do.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I want you to let me do me. You know what I'm saying? Don't micromanage my sexual experience because you won't get it. That's
Yeah.
for me.
Well, you know what? I was just talking to this girl that I had a long-term relationship with. And I was just talking to her about the first time she gave me some head. I was like, oh my God, is this really happening? Because we were together for a minute and she never did it, you know? And then one night she was like, stand up. I was like, okay. And she got on her knees like a porno flick. I was like,
She must have watched one because that ain't how we do it.
I was like, oh my God.
That's not what we do. So.
Yeah, I don't care how y'all do it. It was getting done. You know what I'm saying? I was like, but it even turned me on even more because she had me stand up and she got on her knees. I was like, oh no. And look, I was just talking to her the other night about this. I was like, damn, man, I was thinking about the first time. Uh-huh. Yeah. So when you want me to come to Texas?
Yo, that stand-up shit would get a nigga to fly to Texas
Damn right.
on the red eye. All right, so look, we're going to take a quick pause, turn on the air conditioner, and then come back and talk about something I want to talk about, all right?
Word. Pause.
And maybe I'll play y'all that song, all right? It's the Street 16 Podcast. You are now listening to the Street 16 Podcast.